Always a special weekend at Minute Maid Park, Hall of Fame weekend. Today, the induction ceremonies, all the orange jackets on hand there, the previous inductees. And tonight, two new members, Rene Cardenas, longtime Spanish broadcaster for the Astros, Dodgers, and Ken Caminiti, as he was honored by his daughters before the game, throwing out the first pitch.
And how about Kyle Tucker? Not only was he doing some drills out in the outfield, which we've seen multiple times, but he actually hit against some coaches' live BP today for the first time here at Minute Maid Park.
We know that Framber Valdez is maybe that 1A, but Hunter Brown has been pitching himself into prominence here at the top of this rotation for the Astros. I think it's interesting that they are qualifying and racking up the wins. That means they're getting deep in ball games, and the offense is giving them runs. But at the same time, their ability to keep the ball in the ballpark is remarkable.
The first pitch of the ball game is a ground ball right side to his right. Singleton, he has it. Underhands to Brown, who beats Lopez to the bag, and that is out number one on one pitch.
And that'll bring up the suddenly red-hot Luis Robert Jr. 4 for 5 last night, 2 home runs, nearly hit 3.
And he got him. Hunter, after getting ahead 0-2, had an even count of 2 apiece before he got Robert Jr. for the first strikeout of the night.
First strikeout, that's good to see.
And it is high, and he walked him, so 2-out free pass for Benintendi, and the White Sox have their first base runner.
Andrew Vaughn will step in with 2 outs in his first inning.
He also wanted me to point out his colorful shoes.
Because this is...
Look at those things. That is
weekend.
That is totally Andrew Vaughn's personality, by the way.
On the ground through the vacant right side. A great piece of hitting by Andrew Vaughn. And there's now 2 on with 2 outs.
He fought it off the other way, and the Sox have 2 on for Gavin Sheets.
Strokes this one to left field. And that one's going to go off the base of the wall. Benintendi will score. Vaughn's going to get to third. And it's the White Sox striking first. Another RBI for Gavin Sheets here in this first inning.
That one was nailed, though, and Alvarez played it perfectly off the wall to keep that runner at first base. Aggressive running by Vaughn, getting into third ahead of the throw.
Swing and a miss. He got Sosa to chase a high fastball for his second strikeout of the inning. White Sox on the board first, 1-0.
Chris Flexen is looking to get that elusive win. He has had a lot of starts where he actually has given this team a chance to win the game, but unfortunately has not come through with the victory. He's 2-11 with a 5.34 ERA.
Corner infielders are in against Jose Altuve, right-handed hitting second baseman.
The 3-2 swung on a chop towards short. Lopez will glove it, throw to first in time.
Flexen trying to avoid becoming the 3rd pitcher in Major League history to see his team lose 18 of his starts in a row. As Yordan Alvarez stands in. Alvarez hitting .304.
Alvarez will pop this one up left side, foul territory. And Sosa coming back will make the catch.
Here's Yainer Diaz.
And the 0-1 is popped up. Let's see if Vaughn has a play. Foul ground, first base side, and he's got it.
A good start for Chris Flexen, retiring the Astros in order.
And here is Shea Whitcomb. Whitcomb grew up Thousand Oaks, California, went to Newberry Park High School, and then on to University of UC San Diego, where he spent 3 years, and now making his big league debut.
Whitcomb drives this one deep to right center field. Robert on his horse, still going back. It's off the base of the wall. Whitcomb on his way to second base with a double in his first big league plate appearance. How about Shea Whitcomb?
His parents are excited.
Got a center cut fastball. Knew he got it good. Had to adjust that big league helmet before he took off running. It almost snuck that ball out of here in deep right center field. Shea Whitcomb, welcome to the show.
Maybe that'll trigger this offense a little bit. Dubon grounds one through the hole in left field. Being held up is Whitcomb. So back-to-back base hits for the Astros as Dubon singles on the first pitch he sees. Now the ball gets loose, and Dubon takes advantage going to second.
Sosa, the third baseman, didn't handle the throw in from Benintendi. It trickled toward home plate, and Dubon, opportunistic, gets to second. And just like that, the Astros have 2 men in scoring position with 1 out for Jose Altuve.
Line drive, base hit. In comes Whitcomb, being waved around Dubon. He's going to score. Astros have their first lead of the series on the 2-out RBI single by Jose Altuve.
Good piece of hitting right there by Jose Altuve. Long drawn-out bat, gets him a pitch out over the plate and just puts back the ball, pokes it out to right center field.
Altuve now with 52 RBIs on the year, and it's Yordan Alvarez's turn, who fouled out his first time up.
Altuve kind of took off as soon as he saw that pitch get away from Chucky Robinson. Good court awareness there by Altuve. He's in scoring position for Jordan with a 1-2 count. There he goes. Altuve's going to walk to third. Flexen didn't pay him any attention. That's his 16th steal of the year and his first in over 3 weeks. Now the infield coming in for Jordan. Advantage Alvarez as he loops one into left. That'll be an RBI base hit. That ball may have been caught with the infield back. Instead, the Astros score a run. It's 3-1.
Big man didn't hit it extremely hard, but hit it enough in the right spot to be able to drive in that run.
As we go to the bottom of the 4th inning, Victor Caratini will lead it off for the Astros against Chris Flexen. Dribbler hit to the left side by Caratini, picked up by Sosa. Throw to first, not nearly in time. An infield hit for Caratini, and the Astros have the leadoff man on in the bottom of the 4th.
Jake Myers bats with a man on.
That ball's fair down the left field line. Victor Caratini, who had to leg out an infield hit on his way to third. He'll get there on the double by Jake Myers. Back-to-back base hits for the Astros here in the 4th, setting the table for Shea Whitcomb. Inside, ball 4, on base for the second time. He's trying to set the table again for the 6 through 9 hitters to do some damage, and that has been an area of weakness recently for the Astros. Dubon singled on 1 pitch his first time up. Now bases loaded, nobody out.
0-1. Dubon lifts this one in the left field. Benintendi back, makes the catch. Tagging Caratini, he'll score without a throw. A sacrifice fly for Mauricio Dubon, and it's a 4-1 Astros lead.
Sox bat in the 5th inning. They're down 4-1. Chucky Robinson will face Hunter Brown for the second time.
1-2. Did he go around? He sure did. Couldn't hold up on the curveball that bounced. And Chucky Robinson down on strikes. That's the 5th strikeout for Brown, and there's 1 away. And that is lifted to center. Back on it, Myers, easing back. Now moving toward left center. And he makes the catch to retire Baldwin.
So 2 up, 2 down. Back to the top, and Lopez.
Looking good. Hunter Brown picking up a strikeout to start and finish the inning. He has a half dozen, and he leads 4-1 halfway home.
Bottom of the 7th, Jose Altuve stands in. 1-2. Ground ball weakly hit left side to his right. The shortstop Lopez has it, throws to first, not in time.
If he can sniff that hit, he's going to go get it.
He ran hard down that line and beat out a throw by Nicky Lopez on a ball just to his backhand side.
Alvarez with a 14-game on-base streak.
There's a ball off the mound, shot into center field. Altuve will go first to third. He'll get there easily. Jordan Alvarez has his 2nd hit of the night, and the Astros in business, 1st and 3rd. Nobody out.
Straight in to the mound, 111.6 off the bat. That is a scary, scary man.
So that'll be the end of the night for Jordan Alvarez. Chaz McCormick will pitch run for Jordan.
So the table's set for Yainer Diaz, who has a single in 3 trips to the plate.
Ground ball down the line, knocked down, no play anywhere. Yainer safe. It's a 5-1 game.
A ball right down the line. Sosa dove for it, hit off the heel of his glove, and had no chance at throwing out Yainer.
I just don't understand the thought process right there. Right here, he's about to grab the ball. He looks at home plate versus first. It's got to be immediately going to first base. The only play you have is to first base.
Astros with a 5-1 lead over the White Sox. Bottom of the 8th. New pitcher for Chicago, Gus Varland, making his White Sox debut. The 1-1. And Myers lifts this one in a shallow right center, down for a base hit. Sounded like Myers broke his bat, and Jake is on with the Astros' 12th hit.
Another base runner for the Astros, and here's Whitcomb.
Doubling in his first big league plate appearance, and he's got a 2-hit night going. Jake Myers is on the move. How about Shea Whitcomb? A feeling we know who Julia might be talking to after this game.
Varland in a jam, and he'll face Dubon.
That throw over the head of the first baseman will score a run. Shea Whitcomb drawing the throw as Varland was worried about Whitcomb at first, and he overshot his first baseman by a wide margin. And it's now a 6-1 Astros lead.
It's a left-hander, but it's not Josh Hader to close this one out. It's going to be Brian King with the opportunity. The Astros increasing their lead to 6-1 in the bottom of the 8th. He will get the top of the 9th.
Here's Gavin Sheets, 2 for 3 with an RBI single.
Towards short, could be the end of the game. Pena steps on the bag, fires high, but Singleton stays on the bag for the final out.
The Houston Astros with their 9th win in their last 10 games as they defeat the Chicago White Sox 6-1. Astros have a 4-game lead atop the American League West, their largest of the season.